book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
Yeah.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Dobra.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
No dobrze. Poczta.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Elegancko, nowe kombosy.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okej, co dalej? Wszystko? Tu mamy zadanka jakieś. Tu jest fight. Mapa świata. Oto mapa świata. Większość mapy jest pokryta mgłą, która ogranicza to, co możesz zobaczyć. Wioski są małymi społecznościami rozsianymi po świecie. We wioskach można odkryć nowych sprzedawców, płomienie fiu, misje poboczne i przedmioty kolekcjonerskie. W miarę eksploracji z mapy znikać będzie mgła, osłaniać nowe miejsca, takie jak wioski, lochy, obozy bandytów i inne.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Nowe czary, zaklęcia, boys.
You might be able to help me with a small, project.
W projekcie. Dobra, zobaczmy.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan I've heard all about you, of course.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and...
Pufka.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puff skein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of Puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even...
Okej.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think.
The hidden herbology.
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology... It's supposedly so overrun now. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use, say, a bit of an exceptionally...
Okej.
What sort of plants should I...
I haven't a clue. But have you seen? If the previous professor was anything like her...
Very well. If...
Grand. I'd very much appreciate...
Okej. Mam gdzieś wejść do jakiegoś ukrytego czegoś. Robi się. Lecę. Z daleka.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Mam gdzie... No raczej tu, nie? Nie wiem co tu ma.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
No dobra, wchodzimy. Ukryty korytarz. Let's go. What do we have here?
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Co z tym mogę zrobić?
Incendio!
Palić.
Levioso!
Nie lepiej.
Accio!
Ale nie mogę tego wziąć. Dobra. Idziemy, idziemy.
Revelio! Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos.
Faktycznie nie lubią światła.
Incendio!
Nie zapalę tego.
Lumos.
Idziemy ze światłem. Co tutaj jest?
Incendio!
No, złapałem coś, co jest słabe. Spoko. Dobra, mamy to zapalane.
Lumos. Incendio! Lumos.
Tu coś jest.
Incendio!
God damn it, tego się nie spodziewałem.
Lumos.
Że to tak palnie.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio!
Okay.
Lumos. Incendio!
Palmy to. O, jakieś ćwikowane rękawice.
Lumos. Revelio.
Coś mamy ukryte. Dobra, to nic. No, chyba nie ma tu nic więcej.
Incendio.
Dobra. Jakieś rękawice. O, to 14 levela. O, panie, to trochę potrwa. Dobra, to
Lumos.
dalej.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Świetnie.
Incendio! Lumos. Incendio! Lumos.
Myślisz, że to będzie się tak łatwo z tym rozprawić? Tak nie wygląda ciekawe.
Incendio.
Jak ma być szczery, to nie wygląda to, że była łatwa robota.
Lumos.
To pewnie będzie wyjście. Nie zeżre mnie? No nie zeżarło.
Revelio.
No dobra,
Lumos.
tu nie ma, więc spadamy. To by było tyle, widzę.
Found anything to, prove my
Mom.
bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacular. It's even more than I appreciate you getting it.
Of course.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname. Thank you again, and have a good day.
No dobra, nie ma problemu, ziomek.
Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Spoko. Pojedynek. Oczywiście solo, nie?
Champion coming through.
And why should I be impressed anyway?
Manekin.
Hello,
Jakieś
Lucan.
nowe,
I'd like to practice.
Excellent idea.
jakieś nowe kombosy.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up if you need to stop practice.
Czego mnie tam nauczysz?
Accio. Incendio. Luma. Levioso.
That's it.
Incendio. Accio.
Nie ma prądu.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Boom.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
O, ale to jest kombos duży. O matko. Niech mi to się odnowi.
That was something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
O, to jest taki atak na ryzyko, bo to wszystko...
Nicely done.
Te spele to tak ciężko ci powiem.
Impressive wand work. I take.
Thanks, Lucan.
Oh, stop. Seriously, well done. Training dummies. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in Crossed One.
Nawet nie pamiętam, no nie wiem czy zapamiętam te. Zapamiętam
Hello,
ataki.
Lucan.
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out. Ready for a shot at glory?
No pewnie, że gotowy, lecimy.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Nie, soluwa.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
Muszę się pilnować teraz.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the
Spirit.
No dobra, to będzie ostre. Już nie pamiętam kombosów. Wow.
Confringo. You're better than
O
that.
kurde, już się zagapiłem, nie?
Stupid one.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupid one.
Come on.
Stupid one.
Mind the
Accio.
one.
Incendio. Stupid one. Levioso.
A!
Is that all you've got?
Protego. Confringo. Don't shy away now.
Fringo. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos.
Give them what for.
Ten leży.
Accio. Incendio.
Protego.
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
O, ciężko, ale poszło.
Duel.
Turniej? To były dwa ten.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Świetnie.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't
Okej, czyli już jestem masterem, tak?
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
No, wiadomo. Dzień dobry, co na rozdajeliście?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
To ten listę są przeczytać.
Ah, hello.
No elo.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
A to no rozdawało.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh my god.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Siedź tam.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Aha.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
A to już, tak? Udało się.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Chyba jedziemy.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some...
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sun...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Little as fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Wybierz dostępne ziom i zacząć sianie. Gdy skończysz, roślina będzie potrzebowała i nie zdążyłem przeczytać. Mam tylko to. Liście tego zioła leśniczego są używane w eliksirze dźwignia. Nasiona można kupić w może być uprawiane w zanicach w różnych wymiarach. Wydajność 5. Gotowe za 9 minut. Okej.
Well Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wickenwood. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. The Chinese... You'll find that some plants are better suited. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, come back and see me when you're finished. Oh,
Dobra. To idziemy.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... Nice work in defense
No to
against the dark
chodź.
arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
No.
Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
No i co teraz? Kapusta.
Look at that.
Whoa!
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking
Da
daffodils
się
in
tu
tatters.
złapać?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of... not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't beat dogweed, and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones... You get the idea. Anyway, we...
Nice.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Wow! Myślałem, że mnie ugryzie. Nice. Mam kapustę, która atakuje. Mam atakującą kapustę. Spoko. Także jak coś, to walę kapustą, nie?
and with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
Ogarnąłem
I tended to
kapustę.
the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, and good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
Chat. Dobra, zielarstwo.
I should think, Professor Guy.
Revelio.
Dobra, zaczynamy quest. Eliksiry. Ale co tu mamy? A co my tu mamy? O, mocarne. Notatka służbowa, 31 grudnia, na biuro aurorów, temat Bulging Bugs i Bugs. W sklepie udzielenia dochodzi do zwiększonej aktywności wraz z zaczynaniem godzinami pracy, szczególnie bardzo wczesnym rankiem, kiedy na tyły sklepu dociera podejrzane dostawy w oparciu o posiadaną wiedzę na temat reputacji sklep, zwiększamy liczbę aurorów. Jaka będzie obserwować ten przybytek, wyznaczono Ciebie do tego zadania. Oczekuj na dalsze rozkazy.
Revelio.
Okej.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy.
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
A on se usiądzie, a my będziemy sobie tak ważyć. Dobra.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oj. Tyk, tyk, tyk. Tyk, tyk. Nie przesadź. Chochelka. Yummy. Ważył cały gar. Kociołek to dla mnie starcie na rok.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
O, już gotowe. Patrz.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Dobra. Nawet nie sprawdzałeś, czy działa.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply...
Professor Sharp said
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year
Dobra.
after the rumors of a goblin
Did
rebellion.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
No pewnie.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait,
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add...
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in shop.
A, wali się.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even...
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Słuchaj, mnie to tam gila, co ty tam
Keep your
chcesz.
potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Futro wilka?
Revelio.
To są te pióra. Jaja. Co ja mogę wziąć wszystko? A już mogę go uważać. Mogę wziąć to pióro świerkotnika, ale po co? Zostawię je tutaj.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
30 sekund.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Kombinuję za dużo.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often... Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply any... That'll be all.
Dobra. Dzięki.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Dla ciebie na pewno, ziomek.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my... Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer
Dobra. A już jest zamknięte, już ich nie wezmę.